What's going on, people? This is Double Orange 927, and here today, guys, I'm showing you my first video since I got back from my trip. I just been, on my trip, and haven't been able to make videos, but now I'm able to, and I'm gonna just start trying to make videos as common as possible. But I only do videos when I have subjects or topics or just things to do, so I just don't like making videos for the heck of it. But I will at least try to get a video out once every other day, if not occasionally every day. It all depends. So yeah, let's get started. So today, guys, I am doing a trailers review for the Gamescon Halo 5. Well, just Halo in general. There are two things that I want to show you, and then I will discuss each of them after. So, guys, just, just watch both of the trailers, and then I'll give my opinion on both of them afterwards. So, yeah, let's get started.
Double kill, maybe a trip. Gets the triple kill. Brilliant plays out of him here in the winter bracket finals.
So yeah, guys, that was the trailer. I guess, that was both of the trailers. First, I'll get started with the Halo 5 multiplayer trailer. That's the first one we watched. Overall, it looked really, really good. Now, I could tell at the beginning one thing that minorly made me hit, what? The game is now rated T for T. Now, at first, I was really mad about this. I was like, what? But I think now that I don't think it's going to change the game that much, if any at all. Because, in my personal opinion, Halo was never really an M-rated game to begin with. The Halos didn't really have too much cussing or any of that, because T-rated games can have cussing, just not too much of it. And I get Sergeant Johnson sweared, but he didn't do it too much. Not to mention, the only true reason, in my opinion, the original Halos were rated M was the Flood. You have to consider the Flood was a very terrifying based opponent, you know, and there was gore with the Flood. So, you know, like, I think that was the only true reason that Halo 1 through 3 were M, and those were really the only games, in my opinion, that really needed to be M. Like, I get Halo 4 had that one disturbing scene with the humans being composed. That was disturbing, but it wasn't, like, gory or anything. So, you know. So, in my mind, I don't think Halo was really an M-rated game to begin with, which is why I'm not mad about this. Or at least not as mad as I was. I'm still a bit upset, but, you know, like, I think this won't change the game in any way. You know, I think it's fine the way it is. And, you know, like, so, onward, the multiplayer trailer looked really... I was impressed, considering a lot of the things that is like all the maps and the weapons and the base idea. It wasn't really anything. Well, they showed off a lot of the new maps and stuff, and it showed kind of the two gameplay styles, such as Warzone and Arena. You know, it says like play Warzone, then play Arena, and then like. You have these two distinct styles, which, for some reason, many have gone hate on Warzone for some reason, which they say it appeals to casuals, which you're totally right, it does. But it's supposed to. You have to understand that not everyone can be a Halo pro, you know? So we have Arena that's designed based off those Halo pros, those Halo, you know, the guys who are veterans or just really good at Halo, myself included. And then you have Warzone that appeals more to the casual, friendly type thing, because Warzone's more just an ordinary sandbox where you can just go in and just have fun. You're not really meant to sweat over the competition. Don't get me wrong, it's still competitive, but it's not designed to be like the, you know, a big, like, oh my gosh, this is like, this is like so competitive and stuff, because it's not. It's designed to be fun. It's not designed to have a competitive style behind it. It still is competitive. And as Dusk Thunder said, since you're playing against other players, you kind of have that nature to be competitive, but it's not meant to be like esports type thing. You know, like tournaments based off Warzone. That's not it. They're going to have that based off Arena. And then we have Arena, which is designed for that competitive nature in mind. Speaking of competitive nature with Halo 5 Arena, they're actually having a tournament, and the team that wins will earn, if I'm not mistaken, a couple $1,000,000. So kudos to that, you know. And now since it's T, people younger than 18 are allowed to volunteer in this tournament. You know, like now you can have like 16-year-olds that are millionaires, you know, like. And that's a good thing, you know, it kind of gives more flexibility to the game. So, you know, so yeah, personally, that was really overall my opinion on the GameSpot trailer. I like the new maps they were adding, some of the urban areas, there's one I don't remember, but there's one underwater for the Arena, and then for Warzone we have a snowy map, we have a city map, and the city map actually reminds me a lot of a map from Halo 2. I forget the name of it, it kind of slipped past my mind, but it really did sort of remind me of a Halo 2 map, and you know, maybe it's based off that map. Like, maybe it's a remix or something. I don't know, but overall, the trailer looked really good, and it's definitely making me more excited to play Halo 5 Guardians multiplayer, and I'm hoping that it will really be good. So, so yeah, that's genuinely my opinion on that. Now it's time we move on to, obviously, the meat of Gamescom. The new trailer. So this is how it started at Gamescom. Basically, Bonnie Ross got up on the seat. Not the seat, the stage. She was like, "Hi everyone, hi Halo fans, blah blah blah." And she's like, "Today we're gonna show you a first look of a story that's long been begged by fans to tell." And at first, many were thinking, like, "Oh, they're giving us a look of the Halo Fall of Reach animated series," since, people really wanted that story told. But then she kept saying stuff. Saying, like, "Today we are gonna be creating, we're gonna continue a long journey that's been demanded by friends." And then people got, like, a bit, what? And then they showed the trailer, and everyone was freaking out. I even heard on one of my subscriptions, Late Night Gaming, he was like standing up and like just kind of like running around saying, "It's Halo Wars 2!" And like, because then the logo pops up, and then I'm like watching the trailer on YouTube, I'm like, "Oh my gosh, this is sick!" Because I don't know if you guys knew or not, but I really liked Halo Wars. Halo Wars was a really great way to kind of introduce a new sort of ideal, kind of a new type of Halo game, and I really do like, I liked Halo Wars a lot, and I was really hoping they make a sequel, so I'm so glad that they're finally doing that. It seems 343 is really doing a good job at listening to the fans. Because, I doubt someone like Bungie would do this. So, like, 343 is continuing this. Not only are they acknowledging Halo Wars' existence, but they're enjoying that, because now they are making a sequel based off it. And overall, it's just a great, I'm just insanely happy, because, again, I really love Halo Wars, and, for this sequel, oh, and I heard, and Halo Wars 2 is going to be on Windows 10, so now it's going to be coming ported on PC. So, people who got angry at Halo Wars for being on console, because of the controller and all that, well, you don't have to worry about that anymore, because now it's going to be ported to the PC. So, well, at least Windows 10, but that's a PC. But overall, this is really amazing. I'm very happy about this, and I'm definitely buying Halo Wars 2 when it comes out next year. So, yeah, I'm really hoping that Halo Wars 2 will be great, and I really hope Halo 5 will be a really great one. And, they keep showing off these gameplays, these trailers, and it seems, I feel like Halo has finally gotten a bright future. Halo 4 was really Halo's dark time. It's when the series really turned against itself. The community was in a civil war with each other, and overall, Halo was going to die unless if change was to happen, unless if we were to change Halo for the better, and truly do what the fans desired. And we're finally doing that. We're not revolutionizing gaming, we're not doing that, but we're innovating for the series and even for the industry at hand. This is truly Halo 5 is going to be 343. For the multiplayer side, Halo 5 is going to be 343's first true Halo game. You know, like Halo 4, I did enjoy Halo 4, but I did understand why people didn't like it. And there were things about Halo 4 that I despised. You know, it wasn't a true Halo game in my mind. You know, it was a great game in general for the multiplayer, but it wasn't a great Halo game. It wasn't really a true Halo game. So, you know, so that's why Halo 5 is setting to be this true Halo game. And, you know, I'm really excited for what 343 has to show for us. And, you know, Halo Wars 2 is coming up, and then they're gonna continue this. And I know, and I've actually learned that there are gonna be more Halos after Halo 6. Now, whether this means there's like prequels or spin-offs or just another sequel, because they say the Reclaimer trilogy has been extended to a saga. So, you know, I think we get a more journey ahead. Now, I don't know what that really means, but I'm looking forward to the journey that lies ahead. And I know there's going to be at least a Halo 6 to continue Master Chief's journey or end it. I don't know. But, you know, like, I personally really do think that, you know, Halo, I think it's going to have a good future. Because, you know, it's really doing well to try to change, but stay true to itself. You know, I really appreciate that. And, you know, Halo 5, while it won't, I doubt it'll be my favorite, it'll be a great one. And it'll definitely be one of the strong ones. Because, you know, like, because I had a lot of fun with Halo 5, and watching more gameplay, it looks appealing to me. And, you know, some can be just calling me a casual gamer, but I love Halo. I've always loved Halo. And I love and respect the originals, but there comes a time when we have to move forward. You know, we can have our Halo 2 and 3 anniversary. We can have our remakes and, you know, spin-offs that are true to these, that are big on these original games, but we can't just have a Halo 2 or a Halo 3 with updated visuals and new weapons and stuff. We have to move forward as a gamer. You know, like, we have to stay with the industry. We have to keep up. We can't fall behind. And you know, and it looks like Halo 5 isn't just trying to just stay good alone, but it's trying to set the foundation for what Halo has to offer in the future. So, you know, and I know Halo 5 can't do stuff like, you know, try to kill Call of Duty or overall beat it in the industry, because I know Halo isn't in that position anymore. You know, the only reason Halo never beated COD. Halo never was winning over COD overall. It was just beating it on the Xbox in the past. And, you know, like, I do wish Halo would become the most best-selling and most popular franchise on the Xbox again, but that's not the most likely outcome. And, you know, that's why, personally, I don't think Halo will beat out COD in a very long time, if ever, because, you know, COD's just super high right now. It needs another shooter to really compete against it and kind of bring it down in a way. Not down completely, but kind of just, you know, just not make it the most popular franchise anymore. So, you know, but until that comes COD's gonna stay on the top, and I'm aware of that, and I accept that. But, you know, but this isn't about whether or not Halo could be COD. It's about whether or not Halo can be good, whether or not it still deserves to be on the top, like one of the best games in the industry right now, you know. So, you know, that's the big question. That is the overall question for everyone. Is Halo still one of the best shooters out there? And, you know, like, that's a very good question. Everyone continues asking, and, you know, there are debates going on of whether or not Halo still is with Halo 5, and, you know, like, my answer is yes, it is. Because, you know, Halo is stepping forward. It's truly shooting to be something greater. So, you know, that's why personally Halo 5 will become a great Halo game. This will not be a second Halo 4. For this will be a true Halo game. This will be 343's first true Halo game, deep down. Because Halo 4 multiplayer was hard, you know. But what Halo Wars 2 and what we have to see with Halo 5, 343 is showing us that they care for Halo. They care about it. That they do not want Halo to die. Because they have a true passion for Halo. That they want to have Halo succeed. And we can't have it try to beat out COD or anything, but we can at least have it be good. And we can have it at least step forward to maybe in the future have that position where it can beat these other shooters that are highly popular. But the only way that can happen is if we, the fans, stand by this game. That we do not give up on what we truly love. And what we truly love is the universe that we put ourselves into, the Halo franchise. The franchise that defined our childhood. The franchise that will forever play a role in who we are now. Stand by Halo and do not let it die. This is Dumber Orange 927 and peace out.